Again, I want to thank everybody for coming. We've had a really good day so far, I believe, and everything's going really well. We have three representatives from Make-A-Wish with us today, including Donna Parker. We have Babs LaRoche. She's been with us since day one. And we have Amelia and Patrick. I'd like to give them a chance to speak and talk about their wish a little bit. Their wish trip, excuse me.
Hi. So before I tell you about my wish, let me tell you what I have, and it kind of leads into my wish. I had Langerhans cell histiocytosis, LCH for short, and what it is, it's a white blood cell disease where my body produces too many white blood cells, and these white blood cells will gather, creating tumors, lesions, and cysts. Unfortunately, I ended up getting a brain tumor, and they biopsied it, and then they put me on chemotherapy for a while. All through chemotherapy, I did not see my family very often. We were very busy. I was sick, they couldn't come near me. If I wasn't sick, they couldn't come near me. So it was very limited time. My main part of my wish was just to spend time with my family. That's all I wanted to do. And including me, there's 4 kids. So one thing that I knew we would never do is go to Disney because it's way too much money for plane tickets plus a place to stay and everything. So we went to Disney and it was just amazing. It could not have been better. We went to a place called Give Kids the World where it's an amusement park in itself. There's so much to do. And then, you could just stay there for a week and still find new things. And still find new things. And still find new things to do. One of my favorite parts, though, was definitely 24-hour ice cream bar. I don't know how many of you had pistachio ice cream at 2 a.m., but I tell you, it's a lot better tasting at 2 a.m. than any other time. And then we went to all Disney parks, but not only Disney. We also went to Orlando. Of course we went to Orlando, that's where it is. We went to Universal and SeaWorld. In each place, each park, the people are trained to, when they see you, take you right up the exit so you don't have to wait in lines. So we talked to friends and they were like, oh, you gotta hit this ride, you gotta hit this ride, you gotta hit this ride. Plan it all out so you know everything. We were like, whatever, we don't need to do that. We were like, should we go clockwise or counterclockwise? With our main decision to make. And it was amazing. I couldn't have asked for anything better. My family became so much more closer, and we still laugh at everything that happened on the trip. My mom, we have pictures of my mom on roller coasters and stuff, and oh my gosh, her face was just, oh my god, and her scream was even worse. We'd do rock, paper, scissors, shoot to see who would have to sit next to her. None of us, and we felt so bad for when there was 5 of us going on a ride and we had to put some poor sucker next to her. Oh, it was bad, but it was a blast. And Make-A-Wish now, doing this, brings my family closer together every day, and it keeps us very close-knit. And I can't thank Make-A-Wish enough for that. And coming here today, going around the track, just being with you guys, this is what I love to do. I love to speak, and just being with you guys are all so much like a family, and that's what I love about this organization, that it brings people together who would not have known each other. We have people from North Carolina, Ohio, 12 different states. This is incredible. And thank you so much for the money you raised, almost $100,000 in 6 years. Actually, I think you hit the mark, so thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
I don't know how I can follow that. My name's Amelia. I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer when I was 13, and that's really rare. You hear rare in cancer and you're like, oh, they're not gonna be able to fix it. But they did. And I had 3 rounds of chemotherapy, so I lost all my hair, my eyebrows and my eyelashes, oh my god, I look like a vampire or a naked mole rat. Yeah. And then I just felt so stuck, and I was looking at the same 4 walls for months, and I was like sick all the time, and that was the only thing I could think about was like the next time I had to go to chemo. So then a doctor came to my mother, and he said, "Have you ever thought about Make-A-Wish?" My mom thought that Make-A-Wish was for kids with terminal illnesses, and so far she knew that I was okay, so she was like, is there something you want to tell me? So they were like, no, Make-A-Wish is for kids with life-threatening illnesses. So we were like really excited, and I was like, what can I do? So my wish granters came to my house, and they said, if you could go anywhere, do anything, or meet anyone, what would you do? So at first, being a 13-year-old girl, I wished that I could meet Shia LaBeouf. But then I saw a commercial for Atlantis Resort in the Bahamas, and I was like, oh my God, my family so needs a vacation. So like after that, it was like boom, right into it. So the day after Christmas, we were picked up by a limo, and we were brought to the airport, and we were off to the Bahamas, and it was amazing. We got off the plane, and the weather was perfect. I mean, coming from like winter time in New England, it's like any weather would be perfect. And it was like, the smell was like, like those tropical body sprays, you're like, does it really smell like that? It does. The tropics smell like that. Oh my God, it was amazing. You could smell the chlorine in the sand and like coconuts. It was amazing. My favorite part about the trip would have to be swimming with the dolphins though, because they were so cool. You get to like touch them, they feel weird. And like one of the trainers saw that I was wearing a Make-A-Wish shirt, so he was like, hey, do you want to come back and like see where we keep the animals and see where they feed them and stuff? And I was like, yes. So we went back there and we saw like their food charts, we saw where they kept the sick animals, and we got like a personalized meet and greet with the dolphins. And I thought that was so cool, like just because I was wearing a Make-A-Wish shirt. And then we went down like these slides that have like sharks in them, but like you don't go in with the sharks. It's just like a tube that goes through it, and you could like pick one that was like really fast where you like went down, or you could go down in like a tube. Oh my God, that was so. I went with my mom. Ugh. She saw the sharks and she was like screaming the whole time like, my mom, they're not gonna get you. Like, what are you doing? So then on our way home, one of the flight attendants saw that I was wearing a Make-A-Wish shirt. She found out I was from Make-A-Wish, and she said, hey, there's an extra seat in first class. You want to go have a seat? And I was like, what? Yes. Oh my God, yes. So I went up and sat there, and it was like the coolest thing ever. I've never been in first class before. That was awesome. My mom's favorite part of the trip, though, was that my brother and I fought. She said that it was the first time that she ever saw, I have 2 younger brothers, and the first time we ever acted normal, because when he would look at me and when he would like talk to me, it was just like I was like this fragile piece of china that he didn't want to like break. So I guess it was really like, I don't know, it was nice to have him argue with me and treat me like a regular human being. And yeah, Make-A-Wish has done something that most people can't do. They've brought hope to my family, and oh my God. And like, I can't ask for anything more. Oh my God. So like speaking and like bringing the same hope to kids like me is just like, I can't ask for anything more. And I just want to thank you guys so much for having me here today. This is like the coolest thing ever. I like went so fast and I loved it. Thank you guys so much.
So proud of everybody here. This is been a great day. Gotta start announcing some raffle winners. So.